Yes, guys, we are finally back. We finally made it to the only reaction I'll be dropping on this YouTube platform, brothers and sisters, for today. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to this Brbptv. Round of applause goes up to every single one of you guys who tune into these vibrations. I do appreciate every single one of you guys, and of course, big up on yourself one time. And of course, with that said right there, click the thumbs up button, brothers and sisters. Click it, man. Click that thing, man. I would appreciate that, of course, helping the algorithm to push these videos further and further. And brothers and sisters, if you have not done so yet, subscribe. Subscribers and sisters, I actually dropped a vlog today on the eclipse vibrations. Yes, brothers and sisters, Dominica had an eclipse today. And of course, if you think I'm joking, definitely check the link in the first comment in the comment box. So guys, I actually did the reaction of that on a number of places as well, so definitely check that vibrations. Yes, guys, if you didn't see it, well, I see it. I see the eclipse, man, of course. Anyways, brothers and sisters, without further ado, let us get into the vibrations for today. Right now, brothers and sisters, there in Silver Lake, there was some sort of blazing fire. Now, brothers and sisters, I'm not really sure why this was happening, but today was very, very hot. Extremely hot, brothers and sisters. Today was very hot. Although, I did notice there was a change when the eclipse passed. Now, I could be wrong in that regard, but I noticed it was very, very, very hot, brothers and sisters. And of course, it got interestingly cooler. Maybe my mind playing a trick on me, brothers and sisters, or did you experience that yourself? Did you feel when the eclipse passed that things got a bit cooler? Obviously, when things come in the shadow of heat, you know, I'm just thinking of that, but I literally felt it, a cooler breeze, not breeze, but I felt a cooler temperature in the environment right here. But of course, Silver Lake was blazing on fire, brothers and sisters, blazing on fire. And of course, as you could clearly see, vehicles were jam-packed and could not pass. So it seems like this was somewhere in the road, and people were not going to make the vehicles become flamboyant. I mean, flammable, brothers and sisters, flammable, not flamboyant. Yeah, so I'm guessing they had to wait for the firefighters to come in to out this fire right there. I'm not sure if this is a bush fire or they were probably burning, police was burning marijuana. I'm just kidding about that, brothers and sisters. But of course, this could have been some sort of heat, because all the way down there, brothers and sisters, has smoke and fire right there, brothers and sisters. So hopefully everything is okay. Nobody got, you know, hurt as a result of this thing. But, you know, it was blazing hot today, brothers and sisters. Talking about the blazing hot, of course, I spoke about the solar eclipse. Now, brothers and sisters, a number of persons were like looking for the solar eclipse. I myself was saying maybe, you know, there's a possibility, because I remember last time when I was a little boy, we saw the solar eclipse, guys. It was probably a partial one, but nonetheless, we saw something. But I did see this very same sentiment for the individuals who were looking for the solar eclipse and realized, hey, but where is solar eclipse, the brothers and sisters? The moon is small, so the moon doesn't really, you know, yeah, you get the point, brothers and sisters. But of course, this was the pathway of the solar eclipse, where it would have been nighttime. Serious nighttime would have been in that region right there. And of course, the evening times would have been there. So I'm guessing the last time the solar eclipse passed, it pretty much passed much lower to the equator, because we experienced probably like 90 or 80% of that darkness in Dominica when we were little children, little tiny children, brothers and sisters. But this time it passed above the northern part of the Caribbean and of course Central America in that regard right there, brothers and sisters. But of course, certain areas did get to see that, like places like, you know, so this is Texas right there, guys. Texas, I think Arlington, Texas is somewhere there in that region, or whichever one, brothers and sisters. But Arlington, Texas definitely got to see the eclipse right there, to the point where they actually got to see it in totality. This is just part of the eclipse coming in, brothers and sisters, but this is it in totality, brothers and sisters. This sort of full thing, full swing. And of course, you will get to see that on the Mr. Leaks vlog channel as well. The full thing, brothers and sisters, indicated on the vlog channel. So definitely check the link in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. And of course, as indicated right there, you guys saw the depleting of of who will be able to see it. And of course, Dominica was within that vicinity of partial eclipse that was pretty much starting around 318 or 318 EST, around that time, brothers and sisters. But I'm not gonna lie, I did notice some interesting change. Maybe it was the cloud cover or something, but there was some sort of interesting change on the temperature for certain right there, because I noticed when I came back down, it was much cooler than it was before I left to go up. Maybe it could be cloud cover, brothers and sisters, but I did notice that right there. However, brothers and sisters, in certain places in the Caribbean, they got to see the solar eclipse. Yes, they might not have seen it like this, but in places like Turks and Caicos, I think this area is in Providenciales, hopefully I pronounce it properly, they got to see partial eclipse of it. As you can see, the moon is right there. It's interesting, brothers and sisters, that the moon is in the sky, but because of the brightness of the sun, sometimes you don't get to see the moon at all, even though it's right there. Because the moon came in, brothers and sisters, blocked the sun, and then it disappeared afterwards. So where did the moon go, brothers and sisters? Interesting question right there. But of course, in Turks and Caicos, they got to see a little part of the moon passing, so it must have passed this way. Vroom, you know, pass at the southern eastern part of the sun, brothers and sisters. So the northwestern part of the moon passed over the southeastern part of the sun right there, which is rather interesting. And big up to that photographer who took that shot right there. That was a pretty epic shot in that regard right there, brothers and sisters. For those of you who don't know where Turks and Caicos is, well, Turks and Caicos is right there, brothers and sisters. It's above Hispaniola. It's above Hispaniola, brothers and sisters. So of course they were within the trajectory of that. Well, where is it? Of that line in, brothers and sisters. They definitely got to see some. As you can see, this is Bahamas. Bahamas definitely got to see some of it as well. And of course, Turks and Caicos is just a bit over there. Of course, you know, you see Bahamas, and then this is Bahamas right there. So Turks and Caicos is just there. So they got to see about, yeah, they got to see a good amount of it. I think this was probably like 20% or 10% of it. They got to see about 10% of the moon pass and block the sun in the solar eclipse right there. So that was pretty hot right there, brothers and sisters. Pretty interesting in that regard right there, brothers and sisters. Anyways, talking about hot and regards, brothers and sisters, you know what getting hot? Antigua. Antigua is on a roll, brothers and sisters. Antigua is now looking to 800 of the creation of 800 jobs by the new Royalton chic, whatever that is, brothers and sisters. Of course, Prime Minister Brown is on the verge of establishing 800 new jobs as what should be recommended, brothers and sisters. Interesting in that regard that Antigua can actually do these things. No wonder they don't want to be part of the free movement thing, because they don't want people to come and spoil their vibes. So it's pretty much Antigua has been on that steady roll of making things happen, even though we might not like Gaston Brown. But let's see, brothers and sisters, that is indeed something very spectacular right there. Something we have never seen in Dominica. We have only seen Dominica losing businesses in that regard. Of course, Prime Minister Gaston Brown has highlighted significant job creation opportunities at the Royalton and Chic Hotel. So it's a hotel right there, brothers and sisters, Antigua and Barbuda. The property is located at the former Halcyon property, set to employ approximately 800 people, brothers and sisters. This is a good thing right there. Dominica is known for building hotels, but I don't think it employs much people, because then again, you need people to come into the country so that the hotels can then be able to do what? Hire more people to be able to serve the amount of people coming in. But of course, we know Dominica is known for creating hotels, but not much people tend to come in there. I haven't heard from the grapevine that there's a possibility. Let me not put that in the air, brothers and sisters. So let's just leave that alone, because alas, we don't want more people losing jobs in Dominica. Already a set of businesses closed. I think 11 to 12 businesses already closed for the year. Already closed for the year, brothers and sisters. So a next one closes, not good thing, but we seen Antigua 800 new jobs. What is going wrong in Dominica right there? But brothers and sisters, there's something rather interesting that I must make mention of in job creation when it comes to Dominica. So apparently this young man was the individual, from our understanding, who apparently saw a job opportunity to go and sell stuff to people in the prisons. Now, I don't know what kind of thought process that was, but you know, in times of difficulty, you have to be innovative, brothers and sisters. You have to be on your tiptoes to see where you can actually go forth and elevate yourself right there. And of course, this apparently is this individual's story when it comes down to that. Remember, we heard that an individual went in to sell some things to individuals in the prison. And one of the things that we are alleged to have been hearing is Mary Jane was being sold. And of course, he tried to escape and got pelleted in his leg which I think this is why this is right there. Anyways, let's listen to his story.
Hey you, it's another beautiful day in the nature isle of the Caribbean. That's Dominica, and that's your host Sheila Carter reporting at the hospital with Trend. He's going to give you his story and tell you what happened to him a few days ago. So now, Trend, tell us what happened to you.
Hi, my name is Trent Philip. I'm an 18-year-old boy.
So he's 18 years old. Okay.
What happened to me was, because of survival, trying to make money.
So he has been trying to survive and make some monies.
I was, going in prison and selling stuff by inmate cells.
Okay, so apparently, I don't know how he got to be able to do that, because I know when you go inside there, you have to check all kind of things. You have to have some sort of person inside there for you to be able to go and sell whatever. He saw the opportunities, brothers and sisters, and decided to go and sell to inmates via their cells. They sell their holding facilities, brothers and sisters. That is very confusing to me right there, how that has happened. But hey, if he saw it, he take the opportunity
to make money and to help my family. And
so you're going to sell stuff to prison to help your family. Okay, all right, that's it. Hey, a hustle is a hustle, brother.
So last night I went there. After I sent the stuff by the cell.
Yo, how did you go there though? How did you go there? Because usually when you go inside there, they check you and see what you have and what your business is. What is your mission? You come to see somebody. If you say no, I come to sell to the inmates. Maybe somebody approved it, I don't know. But he was apparently able to go inside there, I guess, with bags of stuff to sell to inmates. I don't know how they making money inside, but they probably from their family members are giving them stuff, and maybe that's all. But don't they I don't think the inmates get to touch the money in the first. Hey, Gassa, let's continue.
Officer, I don't know who, but officer shot me in my leg.
There's a whole lot of information missing there. How did you enter in prison? How did you bypass these security guards? Did you even get clearance to go and sell inside there? And if you did get clearance to go and sell there, how did you end up getting pelleted in your leg, and which you were alleged to be escaping? I don't know, that's interesting.
Without any warning, nothing. And then after he shot me, he fired 3 more shots behind me.
Were you walking out of the prison? Was it normal stuff? You did your stuff and you were walking out, and then they just decided to pellet you? There's a lot of information missing there.
But somehow I managed to escape.
Somehow you managed to escape, which is interesting words of choices that you're using right now.
He shot me, he fired 3 more shots behind me. But somehow I managed to escape. Behind me. But somehow I managed to escape.
What if they were thinking in their heads, if you did not get clearance to do this stuff, maybe it's another prisoner who's escaping. That's probably why they pelleted you in your leg. You know, they pelleted you so you stop running, or you because you say you will escape. You say you managed to escape. I don't know what that means, but you know, he's in the hospital right now, brothers and sisters. Is he bound? Is he shackled? Normally, I think they usually shackle a hand or something if you are. But maybe he's not an inmate. He says he's going inside there to sell. This is not the first time he's done it. And of course, escaping is not uncommon in Dominica prisons. So they could have thought that as well.
Made it to the hospital, and here I am. I was just doing that so I could take care of my family, because my mother is a hard-working lady. My father, not really working, but I'm doing that so I could take care of my family, because my mother is a hard-working lady.
Your mother is a hard-working lady.
My father, not really working, but
your father not really working. So your mother is a hard-working lady, which most likely means she's the breadwinner in the family, and therefore is taking care of the family. You probably seen it yourself. Hey, I want to probably provide for my family. So why isn't your father doing the same thing you do? Guys, I don't know the dynamics in that situation there. It's very interesting. There's a lot of details that seem to be missing.
Making a little change now and then. I have 6 of us in the household, so kind of hard, you know.
So 6 of you guys in the household, you're 18. Nothing wrong with you trying to do your hustle. My question here is, did you get clearance to do this kind of things to the point where police have to be pelleting you in your leg and you manage to escape? That's I don't know. Don't get me wrong, you know, guys. If you see an opportunity for you to go and sell things to people and it makes sense. People in prison want things. their family members most likely supplying stuff or trying to give them monies for them to be able to do certain things inside there. You've seen the opportunity, hey, I can bring stuff inside prison to go and sell to the inmates, you know, making a little money here and there as a result of, oh, it's interesting. It's interesting, brothers and sisters. So these people, they're not really making money inside prison. They have to get monies from people from outside who bring the monies to them. You come from the outside, you bring supplies, you come to inside, and it's like a cycle. So if they don't want to buy from you outside, through their family members who are in prison or their friends in prison, they will be able to purchase from you. That's a reasonable hustle. It's a reasonable hustle. I agree right there, because the prisoners most likely don't have access to the kind of things that people have outside, and therefore you are supplying things to them to make sense. But like I said, the question here is, how were you able to access inside there to sell stuff? Did you get clearance? That is a good question.
Work hard to find.
Right there. Work is definitely hard to find in Dominica. That is 100% true, accurate. We just saw a while ago Antigua created 800 jobs. Brothers and sisters, help me find any article where you see in Dominica has created 50 jobs. Any article, please. You know, post it in the description. Not in the description. Post it in the comment box below. Where you see anywhere Dominica News Online, Nature Island News, or Nature News, whatever it is, but NIN, Nature Island News. What else it have? Sun Dominica, Chronicles. I don't know if it have those things there, brothers and sisters, but the news agencies out there, brothers and sisters, where they are definitely putting out information to then give Dominicans the idea, hey guys, we have this new opportunity coming where it creates at least 50 jobs. Post the article in the description for me, because we just see Antigua creating 800 jobs. 800, brothers and sisters. All I have in my head, brothers and sisters, as a result of 2024 is that we've lost about 10 to 12 jobs this year already. I think 12. I think it's 12 jobs, brothers and sisters, from my counting right there. It gets so confusing, brothers and sisters. More businesses have closed down, and sometimes I kind of... Anyways, let's continue. Right.
So I was just trying to make a good money, take care of my family.
Hey.
So that's what happened to me, and I would love if you guys could assist me in any way possible. I'd be very grateful.
How do people assist you? What exactly are they going to assist you with? The medical bills? But if people want to help you, they have to really get the whole story, sir. You cannot just say you go inside to make hustle, true, great, and then you going out and they pellet you. And if they pellet you and they're wrong, you need to take them to court. You need to take them to court for the wrongs that they have done to you. But it seems like it's not really wrongs that they have done to you. However, I'm not seeing any shackles or nothing like that. Maybe it's on his foot, on his other foot. I don't know. But there's a lot of missing information there.
Thank you very much.
The person doing the interview, hello. What about the questions?
The telephone number.
My
Telephone number.
I can't give them my number. Can post on my phone.
What is the police have his phone?
The telephone number.
I can't give them my number. Can post on my phone.
Also, I guess they're doing some investigation of they have him in custody of some sort. Or maybe his leg is actually shackled to the bed.
My mother number is 265-2267.
Well, you guys, if you can help out the situation right there, don't get me wrong, I understand the hustle. Things are not working out in Dominica. If you can help him out any way, shape, or form, hey. But I would like to know, before anybody help, because you're a young 18-year-old man who can do things. You have a bright future ahead of you to do things. You can work hard and, you see your hustle, you see your way, no problem. But what exactly information? There's a lot of missing details there. A lot of missing details. You say police have your phone now, which most likely means that you're under police custody of sort. Because if you're not under police custody, you wouldn't have your phone. So they must be doing some sort of investigations of sort. But I would like to know how they got clearance. How you got clearance to go and sell stuff inside there. Or are you doing this secretly, so you can be able to sell stuff inside there. But one of the things that we heard you were selling inside there was the Mary Jane. So I think you have to clear a lot of this up for us, man. And like I indicate to individuals, maybe you probably should go Antigua and get one of them 800 jobs. Yes, I tell you not to stay in Dominica, you know. Go Dominica problems.
My name is Duana Tit.
So they can say anything for you. Okay, so if you guys could say anything for him via Western Union or MoneyGram, that's his mother number that is right there. So his mother name and number.
My mother name? Luana Tit, 265-2267.
Well, guys,
So
if you can
you-
send anything, MoneyGram, what have you. If you can help out, help out. I myself, I don't understand the circumstance of this whole thing. But you say your mother working hard and yourself try to hustle. I myself, it's a confusing thing right there.
You guys can dial 1767-265-2267. All right, then. So try to help him the best way you can. He's at the PMH, the Princess Margaret, the Dominica China Friendship Hospital, as a patient, and he would really like to, get well quick and see what way he could take care of his family.
So what exactly are people sending him money for? Medical bills? Or are they helping him send money to his mother to help take care of his mother and so forth? Like he says his mother is a hardworking woman. Maybe the mother trying her best to see what she can sell, or in these hard economic times, something of that sort. But like I said before, there's a lot of information missing. But still, guys, if you want to help him out in that regard, hey, feel free. If the man feel like he want to, But sir, if you're trying to sell something, why is the marriage in? But then again, it's legal. This is why one of the reasons why I asked that question is, isn't it legal? Is it illegal when you bring it to the police station, not police station, to the prison? Does it become illegal then? Because you can have two plants. So if he's selling two plants worth of stuff, marriage in, then I think that's okay. But the question is, how did you enter inside there, and how were you leaving? To the point where they saw you and they pelleted you to the point where you indicated that you escaped. You managed to escape.
Sheila Carter reporting for Channel 5 News at the Dominica China Friendship Hospital.
Channel 5 News? But what kind of reporter? That's a fired a reporter. Channel 5, it have that in Dominica, that Channel 5 News. That is Digicel, no boy. I don't know. Maybe the person just make up something there. But what kind of reporter is that? You just tell the person, you don't ask any person the question. So how did you manage to go inside there? Did you get clearance to sell? Where did you try to escape? Were you jumping over a fence? Did you walk out the door? The gate? What exactly was happening? None of that information you give. That's I myself, I don't know. I don't know, brothers and sisters. But hey, you guys got the information yourself. Your guess is your guess is as good as mine. I myself no clue what's going on right there. But the individual spoke, and I understand he wants to do his hustle the way he sees the opportunities in Dominica. So he did that, and that's all my thoughts in that regard, brothers and sisters. Anyways, this is pretty much all it was for this here. Mr. Leaks reacts on this Brbptv. Mr. Leaks reaction on Brbptv. That's interesting right there. Definitely check out the latest vlog that I actually did in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. And of course, don't forget to click the like button, brothers and sisters. Hit the like button, and of course subscribe if you've not done so. Subscribe and turn on the post notifications so you can get the latest vibrations as they tend to come through. Definitely check out the vlog, brothers and sisters, after this year reactions. And of course, with that said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Be real. Be positive. See you guys in the next one. Boom bang.